This document is linked to the Functions and Equations topic of the IB Maths course. On page 1.2 we start to see a function. Here it's just y equals x squared, but can be edited to anything else. And as you move the point back and forth, you can see that for my one input I have one output, but for my one output I've got two inputs. And that's the whole idea of an inverse function. What happens when you do inputs and outputs? Which one gives rise to how many of the other? And what makes it a function as a consequence? On page 2.1 we have again another function, and if we get students to think about inputs and outputs, that blue dot is simply the reflection in the green dotted line of this particular red point, and it's getting students to again recognize if we want to do an inverse we have to do the reverse process. On page 3.1 we have a fully constructed graph of a function and its inverse, and we have this currently set up to be an exponential function. And you can start to see that as you change the base of the exponential function, it changes the logarithmic function as a consequence. And finally on page 4.1 there's an extract from the Google group, the Inspire Google group, about how you can work out inverses using the solve function. Very slick if you have access to a computer algebra system. That's it.